Hey guys, it's been a while since I've uploaded, probably about 6 months. The last video I did was about all the issues I was having with my 2024 Z06 3LZ. I had about 3,000 miles at the time I recorded that video. I'm about 4,000 miles in now. It's been to the shop, I think, twice, and it's had a couple updates, but I want to give you a good understanding on what changes have been made and my experience now at 4,000 miles. So one of the cool things that has been fixed is it now works with remote start. I have not had a time since it's been to the dealer and the battery has been replaced. I have not had a time where the remote start does not work now. If you guys remember before, what would happen is you would try to remote start it, it would not remote start, and then you would basically get an accessory lockout to the point where you couldn't even get into the vehicle and remote start it or start it manually. That seems to be gone. Again, we thought that maybe it was like a software bug. Two things have happened at the same time. Again, a battery replacement and a software update. We had a couple over-the-air OTA updates, and when I brought it to the dealership, they said that there was some things out of date that they updated. So again, I've been remote starting it every time now. Whereas before, I wouldn't remote start it at all because I was scared that I'd get accessory locked out and, you know, maybe one day I'd have to get it towed. So, moment of truth here. Alright, as long as it's not too loud. Started first try. I don't know if you noticed, but it did rock a little bit. So I don't know if that's just because it's in park and, you know, there's a little bit of tolerance and the engine's just so violent when it starts up, but it started and I'm happy with that. So I have her outside. As you can see here, pulled her out. Just picked up a new truck. That's the AT4X AEV, the 2500 HD. I'll do a review on that when I finally understand it a little bit more, but I just picked that up a couple days ago. Real good addition. As you can see, all my vehicles are black, black, black. And where am I? Right there. So let me bring it around this side just so you can see the mileage. There you go, 4,278. Now, on the last video, I misspoke a little bit, and I said that I was tracking it after 500 miles, which wasn't true. I'm somewhere, basically you have to do your break-in where your RPMs are locked until about 500 miles or 501 miles, which I got on camera, and then basically they don't recommend you taking it to the track until about 1,500 miles. I did that. Obviously, you know, it's going to seem like I'm just covering my tracks here, but you know, I did take it to the dealership, and I had them do a little bit deeper search, and they saw nothing that was bad for warranty. So it was awesome. It's been great, and so right now where I'm at is I'm getting this vehicle ready to go take to the track February 3rd. So we're going to do a nice track day there. And then also I'm going to be getting it ready because my company, Till Valhalla Project, is going to be doing an event where we're going to take a bunch of families of fallen heroes, bring them out to our local track, and then we're going to put the names and the faces of fallen heroes on some flags and then on the vehicles, and we're going to do some laps in honor of those fallen heroes. So kind of getting it ready for that, but the remote start problem is gone. Have not ran into that since the battery in the OTA update, the most recent one. I did get a check engine light, and that was probably about a month ago. And it was on for 3 days straight, and then I finally brought it to the dealership, and as I was pulling into the dealership driveway, the light turned off, And of course, you know, I got the old, hey, you know, if it's not on, then we can't do anything about it. there were some stored codes, but the problem was that there was enough stored codes from when the battery was faulty that we couldn't really pinpoint which one. You know, I thought that they would be like chronological or something along those lines, but they couldn't give me an answer. But you know, I still get those really weird sensor issues, like, hey, your front lift is bad, or, you know, dumb things like that. You know, you'll get like all sorts of quick alerts that pop up in your dash, then they disappear, and then they never show up, and then there's no code stalled. So a lot of people were pretty upset with my last video, saying like, hey, don't bash the car. Again, I'm not bashing the car. It's by far one of my favorite cars, and I've owned a lot. In the forms of real issues, it has virtually had zero. I want that, make that headline or something like that. As far as true issues, actual mechanical issues, not just phantom codes and nuances, it has had virtually zero issues. The remote start has been rectified through an OTA and a battery, which seems to be common issues. The lurch, car hasn't flown out of the driveway or off the lift or anything like that, so not really an issue. Yeah, it has some panel gaps, but at the end of the day, you know, what doesn't? And it has not left me stranded or done anything since we've done our updates in our battery. And again, I still track it, getting ready to go track it again, and it's still moving strong, not a single issue. And everything that seems to be going on with it is it just throwing random sensor codes, and everything seems to be extremely superficial. So if you're looking at getting a Z06, I mean, I couldn't give you a reason not to get one. You do the actual break-in process. If you get it secondhand or whatever, if you get it used, you know, make sure it gets inspected, make sure the dealer is going to honor the warranty on it. There's nothing crazy in there. And yeah, it needs some new tires, but that's obviously due to my driving. And I don't have anything that doesn't work on it as it sits right now, and I'm using it quite often. So that's my quick, you know, 1 year, I guess it's 2 year now, 2 year update, post OTA update and post battery. I haven't had really anything that caused an issue, and I haven't had anything that has made me not love this car any more than I do now. So again, I got some garage updates to make, and if you guys have any questions or anything you want me to answer specifically on this vehicle, let me know. But I want to keep the videos short, impactful, informative, and with as little cuts and music as possible, because I know that was a complaint on the last one. All right, y'all, let me know if you need anything. Thanks.